In this video, we will be discussing 7 things that what doesn't break you makes you stronger. No. 1. Strength through struggle. There is no strength without struggle. There is no victory without a battle. Life is full of challenges and obstacles, but it is through these challenges that we grow and become stronger. When we face adversity, we learn to adapt and overcome. We learn to persevere and push through the pain. And when we do, we come out of the other side stronger than ever before. Don't be afraid of the struggle. Embrace it and use it to make yourself stronger. The struggle is only temporary, but the strength you'll gain from it will last a lifetime. We all know the phrase, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." But do we really believe it? Do we really think that our struggles and our pain make us stronger? Well, let me tell you, it's true. It may not feel like it at the time, but every time you go through something difficult, every time you face your fears and overcome them, you become a little bit stronger, a little more resilient. You may not see the results immediately, but trust me, they are there. And when you look back, you will see how much stronger you have become because of everything you have been through. Number 2. Life gives you lemons, so you make lemonade. One of the most important things that we can learn in life is how to make the best of a bad situation. Things will not always go our way. There will be times when we face adversity and when life gives us lemons, but it is up to us to make lemonade. We cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to those events. We can choose to see the negative, or we can choose to see the positive. We can choose to complain, or we can choose to be grateful. The choice is ours. So when life gives you lemons, don't just stand there complaining. Make lemonade. Make the best of the situation. Be grateful for what you have and make things work for you. Remember, it is not what happens to us that defines us, but how we react to those events that does. No. 3. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. There are times in everyone's life when things seem to be at their darkest, when the road ahead seems to be filled with nothing but darkness and despair. It is during these times that we must focus on seeing the light. We must focus on the good things in our lives, no matter how small they may seem. We must focus on the hope that things will get better, because even in the darkest of times, there is always a glimmer of light. We just have to have the faith to believe that the light will shine through. It is easy to get caught up in the negativity when things are not going well. But we must remember that negativity only breeds more negativity. It is up to us to break the cycle and to focus on the positive. When we do, we will be able to see the light even in the darkest of times. Number 4. Inner strength. The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can get through anything if he or she has inner strength. No matter what life throws at us, we can get through it if we have the inner strength to pull us through. Inner strength can be found from within. It is that little voice that tells us we can do it even when things are tough. It is the belief in ourselves that allows us to keep going. When all seems lost, it is our inner strength that helps us to pick ourselves up and start again. Having inner strength does not mean that we are never knocked down. It simply means that we have the strength to get back up when we fall. Everyone has inner strength. It is what makes us human. It is what allows us to survive and thrive in the face of adversity. Number 5. The power of perseverance. In the pursuit of our dreams, there will be times when we want to give up. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. This is where the power of perseverance comes into play. We must learn to pick ourselves up and keep going even when we want to quit. We must learn to dust ourselves off and start again even when we feel like giving up. Perseverance is not easy, but it is necessary if we want to achieve our dreams. It is through perseverance that we turn our dreams into reality. When we persevere, we show ourselves that we are strong and that we are not easily defeated. We show ourselves that we can achieve anything we set our minds to. Number 6. Bouncing back. Bouncing back is an essential part of life. We will all experience setbacks and failures at some point in our lives. It is how we react to these setbacks that defines us. Do we lie down and give up, or do we pick ourselves up and try again? Bouncing back is not easy, but it is necessary if we want to succeed in life. When we bounce back from adversity, we show ourselves that we are strong and that we are not afraid of failure. We show ourselves that we can overcome any obstacle if we try hard enough. Bouncing back is not about being carefree or not taking risks. It is about being aware of the risks and still going ahead with it anyway. It is about knowing that if we fall, we will pick ourselves up and try again. We must learn to accept failure as part of life and to use it as motivation to succeed. When we do, we will be able to bounce back from anything life throws at us. 7. Hardship to strength. Hardship is a part of the human experience. We all face hardship at some point in our lives. However, it is how we deal with hardship that determines our strength. Hardship can either break us or make us. It can either cause us to give up, or it can cause us to fight back. When we face hardship with a positive attitude, we emerge from the experience stronger than before. We learn to appreciate the good things in life more fully, and we become more resilient in the face of future challenges. Hardship is a test of our strength. It is a challenge that we must meet head-on if we want to grow and become stronger. When we face hardship with courage, we prove to ourselves that we are capable of overcoming any obstacle. We should also note that turning pain into power is possible. Pain is a universal human experience. We all experience pain at some point in our lives. However, it is how we deal with pain that determines our strength. We can either dwell in our pain, or we can use it to fuel our growth. When we choose to use our pain to fuel our growth, we turn our pain into power. We must learn to accept pain as a part of life and to use it to make ourselves stronger. We must learn to see the lessons in our pain and to apply them to our lives. When we do, we will be able to turn our pain into power, and we will be able to overcome anything life throws at us. The bottom line is that whatever we go through in life, whether it is good or bad, it is an opportunity for us to grow. It is up to us to make the most of every situation and to use it to make ourselves stronger. So next time you face a challenge, don't be afraid. Embrace it and use it to make yourself stronger. Remember, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. If you agree with the points I made in this video, let me know in the comments. For more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.